Long ago, in a land of wide deserts and rolling hills, there lived a kind old man named Abraham. Abraham loved God very much, and God had blessed him with many things. But now, Abraham was old, and he wanted to find a good wife for his son, Isaac. Abraham didn't want Isaac to marry just anyone. He wanted a wife who loved God, just like their family did. So, Abraham called his most trusted servant and gave him a very important job. "Go to my homeland," Abraham said, "and find a wife for my son, Isaac." The servant knew this would be a big journey, but he was ready to help. He packed up 10 camels with lots of gifts and set out across the hot, dusty land. After many days, the servant finally reached a city near Abraham's old home. It was evening, the time when people came to draw water from the well outside the city. The servant was tired and thirsty, but he remembered his mission. He wanted help from God, so he prayed, "Dear Lord, please show me the right girl for Isaac. When I ask a girl for a drink, let her offer to give water to my camels too. Then I'll know she's the one you have chosen." Before the servant even finished praying, a young woman came to the well. Her name was Rebekah. She was cheerful and kind, carrying a big jar on her shoulder. The servant hurried to meet her and asked, "Please, may I have a little water from your jar?" Rebekah smiled warmly. "Of course, sir," she said, and she quickly lowered her jar and gave him a cool drink. Then, without being asked, Rebekah said, "I'll also get water for your camels until they've had enough to drink." This was not easy because camels drink a lot of water. But Rebekah worked hard, running back and forth to the well, filling her jar again and again until all the camels were happy and full. Rebekah ran home to tell her family about the visitor and the gifts. Her brother Laban came out to greet the servant and welcomed him inside. The servant told Rebekah's family all about Abraham, Isaac, and his special prayer at the well. He explained how God had answered his prayer right away by sending Rebekah. Rebekah's family listened carefully. They saw that this was truly God's plan. They agreed that Rebekah could go and become Isaac's wife. Before leaving, the servant and Rebekah's family thanked God together for his kindness and guidance. The next morning, Rebekah and the servant set out on their journey back to Abraham's home. Rebekah was brave and trusted God, even though she was going to a place she had never been before. When they arrived, Isaac welcomed Rebekah. He was so glad to meet her. Rebekah became Isaac's wife, and together they started a new family, blessed by God. And so, because of her kindness and her trust in God, Rebekah became part of a very special story, a story that shows how God listens to our prayers and leads us in wonderful ways, even when we least expect it.